Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I just wanted to talk about a major planting mistake that I kind of made this year. And that is that I planted certain long crops too late in the season. So what I did is I planted like carrots and beets, lettuce. My last few beds that I planted them in December. And that was a big mistake. At that point, there's not enough light, warmth. The seeds take a very long time to germinate. It took about 3.5 weeks to sprout beets and lettuce, which is way too long to wait. So what I need to do next year is get all of my winter beds planted before November 15th is probably even better. So that is what I'm going to focus on doing next year. In order to fix my mistake a little, what I'm going to do, this is a bed where I direct seeded some carrots. I did 6 rows. You can see the carrot, they sprouted. It was kind of crappy germination rate. It's okay. But I stopped watering it the other day just because I realized, there's so many weeds and which I could just kill right now very easily. And the main reason is that I want to put something here that can germinate quickly and grow quickly. The crop that I'm going to do for that is radishes. Those are the quickest that I could do. This spot gets good sunlight. And I've had good success with sprouting the radishes quickly, even in winter. So rather than waiting, 90 to 100 days for these carrots, I'm going to get my radishes in like 50 to 60 days and essentially make the same amount of money 1 month quicker. So that's going to be a way better solution. And I'm even thinking about maybe not growing carrots in the future just because they take so long to grow. And because my land space is so small, I wanted to grow it because it has adds some more variety to my farmer's market table. But I'm thinking in the end, as I'm strategizing more for next year in the summer and what has been selling well and not selling well, what I like planting and not, and what's going to be the most profit margin. So it takes my time too. My time is really important, how much time it takes to grow something and harvest it and clean it and all of that. So, or I might only grow carrots in the spring and summer when they grow much faster. So I may do that. We'll see. All right, guys. So yeah, that's just the planting strategy of don't be scared to pull the plug on a bed if it doesn't germinate or if you made a mistake. The bigger mistake for me to do is to try to let this bed go. And they didn't even germinate well enough to let it try and grow into carrots. So forget it. Don't waste your time. Replant it. So, and actually what I did, you can see a couple holes here, and these are barrage seedlings. So I had this is my permaculture beds, and some of the plants went to seed. So I pulled out a few barrage and I transplanted them into 1-gallon pots. There's some comfrey right there. Pulled that out, and I even got 1 yarrow out of here. So that'll give me, those will survive the winter, and they'll give me a little bit of a jump on spring flower planting. So that's pretty cool. Well, I hope you learned a couple things about planting and whether or not you should pull the plug on a bed or not, and just make the best decisions you possibly can. Constantly be rationalizing and thinking about your planting strategies, what you're planting, the crop selection, constantly revising it, looking at your notes, looking at your sales sheets, and constant improvement, trying to get your farm as not only work efficient, but profit margin efficient as possible.